This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Oklahoma Sooners. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame, this is exactly...
Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on, is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You've got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and the opening drive is... Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes, because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. Tries to find a little more running room. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2, and that ball's on the ground behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
Hand off to Joyner. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here's a give to Joyner. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Snap it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll go with a direct snap. Maybe a crease. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Thomas. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run with Joyner. And he surges across the line. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got a man. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Kentucky spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Motion from the back. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Right on the money. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Laterals it back. Pressure coming. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
The kick is on its way. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Hand off to Joyner. There's some room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll give it to Joyner. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Sooners have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Right back to the well. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Might be changing the route. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown!
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on the 2nd and long. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's looking to throw. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. The Sooners are marching down the field. He's taking the shot. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll go to the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Brought brought down at the 33, gets the job done. It'll be first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Joyner. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Shoots it to the left. Hey, Wilson. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. They're working that left side. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Zings it complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick completion on the out route. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season. picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down the sideline. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with BYU's head coach. This is a moment of do or die for this team. The national...
You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25.
Could be an alley. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team. We're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Marsh. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Sooners are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Snagged out of the air. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give on the counter. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here comes the heat. Flips it out on the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Here's the heat. And it's a sack.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to...
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Powers through. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls it on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Pacers defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. First and goal for the offense. Barges ahead. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now 5 extra yards to cover after the false start. Still second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going, continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them, because they do look like they're on their heels.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
He might want another play. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a third and long. Running inside. It's Joyner. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On third down, here's Quentin Joyner. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this third down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this.
Touchdown Sooner! They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. He's got his man. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw it. Complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Quarterback extends the play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires quickly. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Under fire. And he never had a chance. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From 55. Pulls and fires complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Trying to buy time. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. He's got the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Joyner. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Joyner again. There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Here's Joyner. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here's Quentin one more time. Here's a little room there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run out of the gun. Here's Xavier Robinson.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Run inside. It's Robinson. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Xavier again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Sooners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, it's Robinson. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. At the end of that play, there is a Sooner who is slow to get up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Avant. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position.
Going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3s out to the 9. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Robinson. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Avant. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's McIntyre. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Slithers into space. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and